In the quiet embrace of twilight, as the sun dips below the rolling hills, a peculiar magic awakens in the village of Oakhaven. Here, at the edge of a winding stream, stands an ancient willow tree, its branches sweeping gracefully towards the earth like a cascade of green hair. For as long as anyone can remember, this magnificent tree has been more than just foliage and wood. It is the heart of the village's nocturnal rhythm, a silent, leafy sentinel with a secret known only to those who listen closely. As the stars begin to prickle the inky canvas of the sky, the whispering willow begins its nightly vigil, ready to bestow its unique gift. Oakhaven is a place where time seems to slow, where the hurried pace of the modern world fades into a gentle hum. Its cottages are nestled amongst gardens, and the scent of evening primrose often drifts on the breeze. But it is the whispering willow, older than any villager, that dictates a unique bedtime ritual. Every night, as the village settles into slumber, a soft, almost imperceptible rustling begins within its boughs. Not merely the wind, the villagers say, but a symphony of comforting wishes, carried on the air, meant to guide the children of Oakhaven into the sweetest dreams. It is a tradition, a piece of lore, passed down through generations, shaping the very tranquility of this special place. In a cozy cottage near the willow lived young Alara, a girl with wide, curious eyes and an imagination that often kept her awake long past her bedtime. While other children in Oakhaven drifted off easily, Alara found the transition from day to night a challenge. Shadows danced, and the quiet stillness felt too vast, too empty. Her parents would read stories and sing lullabies, but sleep remained elusive, like a butterfly she couldn't quite catch. She longed for the deep, peaceful rest that seemed to come so naturally to her friends. Little did Alara know, a solution, ancient and gentle, stood just outside her window, waiting for her to discover its magic. As Alara lay awake one warm summer night, she noticed something she hadn't before. A faint, almost musical sound seemed to drift in through her open window. It wasn't the chirping of crickets, nor the hoot of an owl. It was a soft, rhythmic rustling, like countless tiny voices whispering secrets. Drawn by an inexplicable curiosity, she crept to her window and peered out. The moonlight illuminated the grand form of the whispering willow, its leaves shimmering like 1,000 silver coins. It seemed to sway, even without a strong breeze, and from its depths, the gentle murmurs continued, a melody of peace washing over the village. Alara, usually wide awake, felt a peculiar sense of calm settle over her. She watched the willow, mesmerized, as if it were performing just for her. The whispers weren't words she could understand, but they carried a feeling, a deep, comforting reassurance. It was as if the tree was telling her everything would be all right, that the night was a time for rest, not worry. Slowly, she felt her eyelids grow heavy. The vast emptiness of the night outside her window no longer felt threatening but embracing. The willow's gentle cadence was a soothing balm to her restless spirit, a lullaby woven from nature itself, wrapping her in a cocoon of quiet contentment. That night, Alara experienced the deepest, most peaceful sleep she had known in months. She awoke feeling refreshed, a new sense of wonder in her heart. Over the next few nights, she would intentionally listen for the willow's whispers, finding them to be her steadfast companions into slumber. Her parents noticed the change, her bright eyes and cheerful mornings, and wondered at the cause. When Alara shyly explained about the whispering willow, they smiled, recognizing an old tale, a comforting legend that had always lived in Oakhaven. They remembered their own childhoods, how the tree's gentle murmurs had soothed them, a timeless magic passed from one generation to the next. What exactly do the whispering willow's leaves say? Perhaps it's not in definable words, but in the pure essence of tranquility and hope. It whispers of the day's gentle closing, of dreams waiting to unfold, and of the unwavering support of nature. It speaks of the quiet strength found in stillness, the beauty of the moonlit night, and the promise of a new dawn. It reminds children that they are safe, loved, and part of a larger, nurturing world. Each rustle is a tiny blessing, a soft lullaby sung by the oldest resident of Oakhaven, a gift that fosters imagination and soothes anxieties, paving the way for restful sleep and vibrant dreams. Today, Alara, now a young woman, still finds solace in the Whispering Willow. She often sits beneath its boughs, listening to its timeless murmurs, now understanding their profound depth. The tree stands as a living testament to the enduring magic of quiet moments and the simple, yet profound, comfort found in nature. It continues its nightly ritual, a silent promise of sweet dreams to every new generation of Oakhaven children. In a world that often rushes by, the Whispering Willow reminds us to pause, to listen to the soft calls of the earth, and to find peace in the gentle, comforting magic that surrounds us, especially as we prepare for sleep. Its legacy is not just a story, but a whispered truth, year after year.